All right, we out here in the greenhouse, about to start some sweet potato slips. Thought I'd show you how we do ours. It's pretty easy. Any sort of container, just a wide flat container. I did try last year. I used some pots like this, but to me that just didn't work out as good. They didn't have as much room, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So these have already been done. All you gotta do is take a container, make sure it's got holes in it. Doesn't matter what it is, just something so the water can drain. Fill it up, maybe halfway with dirt. Just cover the bottom. Doesn't have to be very thick. Then take your potatoes. These are some that we grew last year that we've saved over the winter just for this. So we have slips to start this year. And just kind of bury them down there in the dirt. Doesn't have to be, any space particular between them. They can touch a little bit, Just get them down there in the dirt. And you're going to take some more dirt and just cover over. Not real thick. The thicker it is over top, then that's more that the slip has to push up through. So that's it. They're covered. Now all you got to do is water them. This is cheating. These are some that we had in the house that had sprouted. So that's not what the slips will look like when they start producing. It'll be a smaller green little shoot, probably like the size of a wild onion grass starting out. And then wait until it's a good 6 or 8 inches at least tall before you pluck them. And to pluck them, I'll do one of these. All you gotta do is just poop, pops right off. Like I said, you'd want that to be much longer, but once they get, 6, 8 inches, pop it off right off the tomato or off the potato, and stick that into a cup of water, and cover the bottom. And in a few days, that'll sprout roots, and then that'll be ready to put in the garden. So, and as long as you keep these things watered, they will produce slips almost indefinitely. I had enough last year. I maybe plucked 60 or 70 slips and planted, and I just quit watering it. I just, didn't need any more. It got too late in the season, so I just quit watering them, and they finally just shriveled up and died. But if you keep them watered, they'll produce slips and just keep on going. And just leave the potatoes in there and pick off the slips, and more will just keep growing up. And the reason I say to use these wider flat ones instead of a container like this, I'd seen somebody, on the internet say, well, you can use something like this and bury them that way, but you're going to produce more slips when you have them laying on their side, because you've got more surface area for the slips to grow out of. So anyway, like I said, these are some that we saved over the winter. We had hundreds of pounds of sweet potatoes just from those 60 or 70 slips that we had grown. And like I said, we could have grown even more. I could do another trade just with those. I've still got probably 6 or 8 bags full of sweet potatoes that we've been eating on all winter. So anyway, it's pretty easy. Anybody can do it. Around here, at least, it's always difficult to find sweet potato slips for some reason in your feed and garden store and stuff like that. So we started doing this last year or year before, and as easy as it is, I don't know why more people don't do it. You don't necessarily need a greenhouse. You could do this inside your house, but since we have the greenhouse, that's the place for it. So anyway, just thought I'd show you.